What is up, you guys? It's your spiritual fairy godmother, and I am back. Okay, I am back with another read. Today's reading is going to be a new moon in Cancer / it's November 1st. Okay, so you gonna just tap into the new month, new money, new reading, new energy. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and see what the energy is like. Let's go ahead and tap in. God, Ascended Masters, so families, my family. Please be here with me at this time. Hopefully receive a message to deliver to the collective regarding this new moon in Cancer. Regarding this new month. New blessings, new energy. What's going on for the collective? Oh, I feel like I can't catch my breath. It was like after I prayed though. Okay, so just tapping in, like, it feels like releasing fear or releasing anxiety. Like releasing what used to be. This could also be releasing trauma or releasing patterns of behavior. Or like if you love the same way, if you have been working the same job for this amount of years, or if you got the same routine every day, you wake up at the same time every day, it's giving like switch it up. Switch it up. Okay, I feel like tapping into a whole bunch of different energies. So it's kind of giving me like needing to like detox from social media. Maybe like not needing to watch so many things or like have yourself stimulated. So it's like, maybe when you at the gym, you like listening to music. This is like listening to a frequency or something like that. Or if you love having background noise when you sleeping, maybe don't, something like that. But yeah, it's giving kind of like FOMO, fear of missing out. FOMO, yeah. Or like imposter syndrome. Like you could feel like you don't got as much success. You could feel like you don't have as much success as you do. So you could feel like you haven't been making weight, like you haven't been doing what you're supposed to do, like you've been off or something like that, like you ain't been on your game. But this is kind of giving me like you've been doing like exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So you got empowerment, you got intimacy. This empowerment card is kind of giving me like getting your passion back, getting your fire back. Right. You see, it's kind of giving real artsy or like abstract art, or like this could be a baby. Like this kind of giving me like chromosome or like gender. This could be a gender reveal coming up within the next 6 months. I'm also seeing like a cat eye. You could have a black cat. A lot of spirits could have visited you during Halloween. You could be wanting to get a cat. I'm hearing like the cat chasing a mouse. It's kind of giving like runner chaser, twin flame type of vibes. Definitely giving twin flame, but also more so just giving empowerment when it comes to like how you speak to yourself. More empowerment when it comes to like if you manage a team at work. This is like instead of speaking to them in a negative way, this is maybe like speaking to them calmly, or getting a suggestion jar, or getting like a group text thread where it's like we can communicate with each other. Getting a group notebook, like if you have a bunch of roommates, if you're new at college, or something like that. It's giving, or if you and your spouse been getting into it, it's like a prayer journal, even like where y'all write back and forth to each other. Or it's like when we in heated arguments, instead of talking it out or trying to talk it out, we text it out, because we have time to gather our thoughts, and instead of yelling at each other like we used to do in our past relationships, maybe in this relationship let's do something different. So this is kind of like empowering yourself to like move to the next level. So it's like not being afraid to show yourself. So if you made it to a new job, if you just got you going to a new school, maybe you going to a PWI and used to be in that like at HBCU, or you know, something of the sorts, it's kind of giving like you're in a new environment and you can't be scared to look a fool. You can't be scared to make a fool of yourself. I'm getting Aquarius energy. You can't be scared to like do the unthinkable. I'm hearing Alicia Keys, like, if you ask me, I'm ready. So it's like you waiting on somebody to ask you something that's gonna empower your spirit, that's gonna make you feel good. So you waiting on somebody to ask you to be with them, or this, you waiting on your employers to ask you if you want to take on more hours, or you waiting to see like if friends gonna come to you or some kind of opportunity is gonna come to you. And I feel like it's time for you to kind of do the work. If you're searching for new properties, if you're opening up a second business, I feel like there is a women empowerment group. I also just heard Wibbick. I feel like there are people in your community that you can talk to about maybe grants or loans, or figuring out a way to maybe get this second commercial space off the ground. But I definitely feel like this is needing to communicate with women of like a higher stature, who maybe know a little bit more than you. You should never really be the smartest person in the room. Always be willing to learn. So this card is kind of giving me like Aurora Healthcare. Somebody could be getting a new job. I'm hearing Deja. This could also, what was I saying? But yeah, this could just be like talking to women or talking to people. This could be you getting a mentor if you're a man. Talking to uncles, talking to family friends, talking to people maybe if you don't got like a father figure or an uncle or people in your family, a grandfather in your life to really counsel you. This is like maybe going to people who are in the same career field as you, or really looking up to your boss, or really looking up to the people who are maybe in the same field as you, and kind of like going to them for answers, having them teach you the game. It definitely feels like you are ready to maybe empower yourself and take on your own business, or kind of work for yourself, or put yourself in a space of feeling way more empowered than you were. We do have intimacy here, so this is kind of like finding new ways to be intimate with each other. So again, like I was saying, like you could be shy or nervous, like, hey, let's pray together, and you could be thinking like, this person ain't going to pray with me, but it's another level of intimacy, is how you be intimate. So asking somebody to pray with you could be something that's gonna kind of empower the relationship, and putting God first within y'all relationship, or within y'all unit, or whatever it is. This could be a friendship, this could be a business partnership, where it's like, okay, what is our mission? What is our goal? What do we want to sell when we're selling our products? What do we want to tell people? What do we want people to feel when they walk into our establishment? So this is like figuring out all those things and being able to maybe have intimate conversations with your business partner about them. Like being able to talk to your business partner and be like, hey, I want God at the forefront of our business. Like, I know that money drives sales, or this drives sales, but you know, I don't want to do things that questions our integrity or goes against our morals or our values. So this is finding the right business partner, finding the right investor, finding somebody who really believes in you and your dream, somebody who sees you as out of this world. Somebody sexually could feel like what you offer is out of this world. Like this is kind of giving like, I want to be in your world. Like, I like it in there. Like somebody could just chill in there all day. Like it just feel like I want to just leave it in. Like like yeah. And then you got the first house with self. So your intimacy and your relationship could be affected by your self-esteem. Your work ethic could be affected by your self-esteem. So you could be feeling low at work, or you could be at a job where maybe you're not getting paid a lot. Or they're working you super, super hard. You could be at a job where it's a lot of males in the way that they speak to you, or maybe they're egotistical, maybe they put you down. This is giving like woman empowerment. Like you could be work for the government, you could work in politics, you could be working to change something, you could be in prison reform. Somebody could potentially have a lot of connections. And I said collections, like somebody could have like trophy. All she ever wanted was a trophy wife. Like, it's kind of giving like some man was like maybe conquering women, and now he's found himself like a trophy wife, where it's like, I don't necessarily want multiple women. Or this is kind of giving like your boss at your job, you could have been like the token black girl, the token woman, or the token Hispanic person, or something minority. It's giving like, this is you seeing your unique values as a plus instead of as a hindrance. This is like no longer going against yourself. Like, it doesn't matter how other people have seen you in the past. It doesn't matter what people have tried to sprinkle into your head about yourself. Oh, you crazy, or you can't do that, you ain't big enough for this, or you can't make that happen, you ain't smart enough, you can't go to school, you ain't gonna be the first one to do this, or somebody trying to little bro you, or act like you ain't got what you got, act like you ain't having it how you having it. Or, you know, this could be somebody who feel like they just above you. This could be a mother, you know, who speaks down on you, or who doesn't make you feel like the man or the woman that you are or that you have turned into. They could still be treating you like you're a kid. Or just, even if it's not about treating you like a kid, they could treat everybody like this, even other adults. It's just giving like they don't have no happiness in their own life, or maybe they are lacking intimacy. And I feel like they're projecting their problems potentially onto you. Somebody could like the way that you smell. I just got a whiff of my hair and it smelled really good. Yeah, you got the Badger. Abandon, compromise, and fight valiantly. Valiantly. I was thinking to myself, like, what would I have told Kamaya? I would have told her to spell it out. So let me spell this word out. Validity. I'm trying to think in my head, like, do I know that word? Because what would that mean? Without the L-Y. Valiant? Valiant? What is that, valiant? What does that mean? Abandon, compromise, and fight for what you believe in. But what does that word mean? V-A-L-I-A-N-T-L-Y. I-A-N could be E-N. Valiant. Valiantly. I don't know. I spent too much time on that. Anyway. Abandon, compromise, and fight for what you believe in. So it's kind of giving like, if this is like a work situation and somebody is asking you to go against your own morals and values, this is you standing up and telling them no. If somebody has been like bullying somebody at work, so it's like, oh, she's a new girl, or she's this, she's that. Somebody could be looking you up on social media at work, like trying to see if you're talking about them. You don't got nothing to do with them. It just feels like somebody's like stalking you or bothering you, and I feel like you just feeling empowered. Like, you're not really letting nobody break you in November. It just kind of feel like, I'm gonna fight for what I want, and if it ain't no, and if I don't win, like, I'm the winner. Like, fuck. What are you talking about? Like, it's just giving like somebody really got you messed up, and I win, you lose. Like, what the fuck? You got the Frog. Adapt and survive by accepting the inevitable and seizing potential. So I feel like Frog, I heard leapfrog, but like kids, I don't know where I'm going with this. Hold on. This is childlike energy, where it's tapping into your inner child, but it's also giving leapfrog, like on to the next thing. But it's like I'm hopping, I'm jumping, I'm springing into something. So this is like springtime coming around. You know, they say spring things like bud and come alive. Come alive. You know, like they're reborn. You know, And it's crazy that spring is coming out and we just inserted in harvest season. So it's kind of like one and the same. Like maybe it's not all shiny and bright. It's a little bit colder during harvest season, but things are still sprouting. There's still pumpkins popping up. You know, maybe it's not growing from the trees, but now it's coming from the dirt. So this is kind of like you've been in hiding, or you kind of been in some darkness. Or darkness has been looming around you and you've just been trying to ignore it, but there's nothing that you can do to ignore it anymore. It's just like the darkness not bad. You just springing from it. You just don't want to be there no more. But it's like not holding shame or resentment or like a negative feeling and attaching it to what happened in the past. Because now it's just kind of like the past is the past and what happened. So I'm just going to jump from this timeline to this one. It's I feel like you don't give a fuck. I just feel like this is like you're defying the odds here. Like this is somebody telling you can't do something and you doing it anyway. Like you finna block cool, boo, cause see you when you get home. Y'all ever seen Bring It Down the House with Queen Latifah? Yeah, I see you when you get home, cause who? What happens to all that shit you was saying in those DMs and those emails and those iMessages? What's up? Like, what you talking about? You get here and you acting shy. Huh? What you talking about? How you shy? How you shy? What is giving? She said, what? Like, oh, that's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, you got the back here. It says, you have the power to transcend failure and move into a limitless future, period. Yeah. All that failure or things that you maybe perceived in the past as failure, it's not really failure. It's not really failure. I feel like if you didn't kiss all those frogs, I love how God just be putting shit together. Yeah. But it's like if you didn't kiss all those frogs, like you never would be here. You would never be having your Prince Charming, or, you know, like I was saying in my prayer the other day, like to God, I'm like, God, because I don't mean to be putting y'all in my business and in my prayers. But I'm telling God, like, dang, like, you know, why I can't be a woman who really just want to live a soft life? Like, I could see myself being a stay-at-home mom and just running my businesses, having employees, and I do me. Like, I want to be a princess, you know? Like, you know, all the Disney movies, the men do rescue the girls, but if you think about it, the girls have already been going through hella shit already by themselves. Like, I done been locked in a motherfucking dungeon. My parents ain't shit. I'm ugly. My parents died. Or I got fucking weak-ass, punk-ass stepsisters. Like, motherfuckers be having shit going on. And then, you know, when the prince come in, just be like, yeah, save me. Like, yeah. But, you know, I'm going to help, too. You know, like Rapunzel, she was motherfucking fighting my motherfucker with a frying pan, okay? So it's like, I might not be equipped with all the shit that you got, but I can bring some shit to the table, okay? So if this is about business, you might be linking up with an investor and you feel like, oh my God, like, he got all the money, she got all the money, I need to be working hella hard. No, baby, work as hard as you need to. But if God sent them to you, y'all on the same level. Just because they got money don't mean they got the ideas, don't mean they got the marketing tools, don't mean they got the look for the clothes. They don't mean none of that shit. They just got the money, Bookie. It takes two to tango. So I feel like, yeah, yeah. I'm really him though. I'm really him. Really not that deep for real. Really not that deep for real. Really not that deep. Yes, it is. It be the principle about certain shit. So it's kind of like you didn't really fail when it came to like maybe you been had a lot of jobs. Like maybe you don't really got no career field. Maybe you done worked as a grocery store clerk, a desk job, a CNA. It's giving food service. It's giving retail. You done opened the doors to so many things. Or if you're an entrepreneur, baby, it's giving you have multiple hustles. You continue to have multiple hustles. That's just what you do. Like, there's no just one thing that you can do. You just do it all. Like, you really just got a way of being able to do it all. Okay? Like, I really feel like you're just doing it all. I'm doing it and doing it and doing it well. Okay. 2 cards. I'm just gonna take these because they feel into the unknown. Into the unknown. Wait. Yeah, Frozen. Into the unknown. Yeah, and wasn't I talking about Disney princesses? Yeah. Some of y'all going into the unknown with y'all Prince Charming, with y'all business partner Charming, with y'all new properties for your commercial business, fairies, and yeah, God dropping miracles and blessings and sprinkling this and a little bit of that and a little bit more of this. It's kind of coming to life. Yeah, the life that you see in your head is like manifesting into your reality. Like, and it ain't even like you really have to manifest it, because manifesting is hard work. Manifesting takes a lot of spiritual energy. But when you just pray for some shit and then you do the work like little by little, like baby steps type shit, and you be obedient and God be like, go this way, and then you really do go that way, it be like God be like, here, let me just do some shit for you that ain't nobody do. A manifestation, I feel like, baby, I know how to manifest the fuck out of some shit, okay? I'm gonna manifest the fuck out of some shit. Anything I want. But when it ain't of God, baby, just as quickly as I manifest it, it be gone. Like money, niggas, all of that. Like, it be gone. So now it be like, God, I'm just gonna wait for you. I'm gonna wait for you. I'm gonna manifest the little shit, but the big shit, the miracles I need, baby, I'm gonna leave that up to you. Can't nobody do your job. I don't want to. I ain't trying to. That ain't my goal, boo. I'm gonna let you do your job. I'm gonna leave you alone. So this is like giving your blessings to God and then leaving them alone. Like, this is not stressing. Once you send that application for that new crib, how many times you gonna call them? Once you send that application for that job, how many times you gonna call them? It's just like whoever is rejecting you, whoever don't want you, whoever is telling you no, baby. Let it go. Like, let it fly. Let it be. Okay? Because what you coming into just feel like something that can't nobody really claim that, like, they handed it to you, or they gave it to you, or they did nothing. Like, this just feel like, if this is an investor, you found them on your own. You did your own research, or you talked to your own right type of people. Like, I feel like you've been trying to get put on game from X, Y, and Z type of people. Motherfuckers ain't wanted to put you up on game. So this is like going to go find your own information. Like, this is going to college. It's like, man, I ain't finna keep playing with y'all. This is joining the military. Like, man, my family sucks, bitch. I'm joining the military. But it's a balancing act. 11. 29, 9 plus 2 equal 11. You got 11 right here. Period. 2. It's giving like transformations. It's giving a pair. It's giving doubled. Okay. God is about to double your blessing with the 8. What's that? 4 doubled, ain't it? Yeah. So it's just giving like, you know, I had to double it. Okay. I feel like maybe you getting a Big Mac, a double Whopper, you know, or a quarter pounder, but in a Big Mac buns, cause I like it big. And I don't even eat meat, so I don't know why that came up. But yeah, extra sauce, extra cream, extra cheese, baby. Make it nice and wet, baby. Yeah. And I just got out the shower. I'm fresh in my own energy. But now that I'm channeling, I just feel like so many other people other than me. People want to be you, boo. Like, even if you don't always like your life, I feel like you done left a trail of hearts behind. Friends, family members, exes, crushes, people you done worked with looking at you like, this that girl from that school? This that girl who used to do this? This bro from, what's the name? They used to hoop over there on, yup. And is with the 10 of Pentacles. And is, now I'm lucky, now I'm up. What's up? And is. with the pregnancy card of the deck, with the mama bear, with the empress, okay? The queen of the ocean, big empress, okay? I remember I used to pray to get this card when I used to be asking like, am I pregnant? Never used to come out. Big empress energy though. Like, this is what you pray for finally coming into fruition, baby. Big empress energy. With the Six of Pentacles, a gift, generosity, a gift from the Most High. This is something you worked for. Because right now, I feel like you could be bored with life. You could be bored with how you've been doing things, how you've been moving, the people who've been in your life. And it just feels like you've been doing a lot of self-reflecting without judging yourself too harshly, trying to get out of shame, trying to get out of guilt, and just come into new opportunities. Okay, come into new opportunities with the Page of Pentacles. But this ain't no small money. This ain't no small fry. Like, this is like people realizing that you've grown up. This is like people realizing that your business has really started to flourish. So if this is not family members realizing you've grown up, this is like maybe an investor who didn't believe in you at first or told you maybe gain this many followers. Maybe this is like a sponsorship or something like that if you do YouTube. So this is like companies wanting to work with you. But this is like not belittling yourself. So it ain't like, oh, okay, you just send me this and I'm gonna do it for free just because I'm getting free shit. No, you also gotta run me up a check. Like, because me getting this shit for free don't mean nothing. What if I don't like it? And even if I do like it, is that really enough? Because I'm finna bring you X amount of customers, so I need my hand to be hit, like, period. This is no longer taking small opportunities, like, no longer taking small gestures. Nigga, you either gonna come or you gonna come, like, because anything other than coming is a no-go. Like, you don't get the option to not come how I need you to come. With the Five of Wands, because it ain't no competition when it comes to me. I don't see nobody else. I'm not dealing with nobody else. I don't care if they got this degree. My credentials, my attitude, my presence, my energy, it speaks for itself. The job is mine. You know, or, you know, if you ain't been to school in years and you're trying to conquer, like, okay, I'm really having to sit in these classes, but I'm tired because I'm also a mom and I'm a single mom and I got to do X, Y, and Z and I got to make this, blah, 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 blah. If you are a business owner, if you move into another city, if you move into another state, some of y'all could have, like, people in your life who don't, or who act like they don't really pay attention to you. But I feel like a lot of these people pay attention to you and they maybe even pocket watch. Like, even when you broke, I feel like people be pocket watching you. And it's like, for what though? Like, for what? Like, what I do to you? What I do to you? Somebody could be watching your shits come in slowly as well. I feel like you judging yourself. You thinking that your ships are coming in slowly. So this don't have to be about a job. This don't have to be about finances. This don't have to be about love. This could just be about anything, you know? Whatever it is that you're trying to bring into you or usher into you, whether it's a new goal. Some of you guys are doing photography, getting paid to take people pictures, or maybe do videography, getting paid to edit people videos. Maybe you wanted to do YouTube at first, but you're starting to realize, wow, I'm really creative when it comes to like graphic design, making pictures, making flyers, or editing people's videos. Like, that's the aspect of YouTube that I really enjoy. So it's like, even if you changing your career path, or maybe you're changing how you're doing something, like I said earlier, you are like a jack of all trades. There's nothing that you can't really do. So whether it's entrepreneurship, whether it's dating and dating around and dating multiple people, whether it's choosing to maybe get a second job or let your jobs be open and kind of like decide which one is giving you the better offer or something like that. You could have just graduated and you now have the option. You have different companies wanting to work with you. A lot of what's happening is because you've worked hard for it and you kind of stayed down for the come up. So this self-reflection is not meant for you to judge yourself. It's meant for you to just evaluate where you've been, what you've kind of already went through, and what you can kind of really make happen. I feel like God wants you to see the timeline of kind of the things that you've not only gone through, but the things that you've gotten over, the things that you've gotten through, the hurdles that you've like jumped over and got left with no scars. You know, I feel like God wants you to pay attention to your whole life and not maybe just one point of your life, not just the trauma, not just the bad, but this is seeing the whole picture and kind of bringing things into perspective, being able to see the full picture. And you know, it's kind of like, this is learning lessons that your mama was trying to teach you in high school, finally being able to see them coming into fruition now. or having something that you prayed for as a kid. Oh, I can't wait till I be a teacher. And now you're finally graduating your 4-year college and you now are a para. And next year you're going to be teaching professionally or something like that. You know, so this is definitely giving like dreams come true. You could be you could be focused on the competition, whether this is people competing for another job. Somebody could be trying to outbid you when it comes to buying this new property. I definitely feel like when it comes to your finances, you could potentially have somebody in competition with you. It could be a mother figure or somebody who looks at you as if you're like their mother. So this could be like, if you have like a teenage daughter or a young daughter, this could be your kid feeling like, dang, I really need to help my mom. So having their own internal guilt. So this person could be stripping, but it's like a person who feels like, damn, I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this for the people that I love. So if you are a stripper watching, this could be something where you told yourself like, I'm gonna only do 8 months type shit, or you know, like maybe you found out you was pregnant, so until you start showing, you want to dance and just kind of like stack your coins up, stack your money up. Somebody could be stopping their period like with a makeup beauty blender. Somebody could be a hoe or a sexual worker, but I heard hoe. But yeah, I feel like this is like knowing that you're heavily protected. So if you are like a sex worker and you make like sex worker TikToks or something like that, maybe you be coming across those. If this not for you, then it's not for you. But I feel like this is about empowering women when it comes to maybe what you do. Maybe showing the glamorous side and also the other side of it. Maybe showing your truth or how it works for you. Intimacy also is becoming something that you're starting to crave. So maybe in the past it wasn't. Maybe you have been sexually abused, or you were in a relationship where a man could have taken advantage of you, or a woman took advantage of you, or was putting her hands on you. This feels like not using that traumatic experience as a blueprint for what could happen in the future. So this is, again, letting go of that trauma, letting go of the negative, and maybe seeing the plus side of what a relationship could really bring to you. You know, maybe you're a person who focuses solely on like getting money and thriving and working hard, and you know, maybe you be on go. So it's like, I go to work, I take my lunch break, but I eat in a car, or I don't want to be around people, or maybe I'm going out all the time, or I'm kicking it, or I'm partying, or you know, I feel like whatever you're doing it repetitively. So if it's like going out all the time, working all the time, like you at home too much, like you don't ever get outside, whatever you're doing it in excess, you know. So it's kind of like something could have felt comfortable to you, like eating, like maybe a chocolate cake felt real good, it tasted real good, it felt good to your spirit, it was real comforting, real delicious, and it's giving you haven't been able to get that taste back in your mouth again. So now you're searching and you're looking, and you could be over consuming social media, over consuming friendships, over consuming talking on the phone. Maybe you always on the phone and you need to just hang up and spend some time with you. You know, this is kind of giving like it's time to see the bigger picture. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I hope you guys are enjoying this new moon. Okay, it is officially harvest season. I hope for y'all to have a very abundant harvest. You know, send me pictures, let me know what you harvested this season. Let me know